Well, hello. This is my first day here with you in the Visibly You community, and thank you to Sarah for inviting me to share a little bit about my passion, about my explorations over the last 30 plus years as a teacher and as a color psychologist and specialist in human design. I am the founder of HappyNEST and I am ChriSOULa Sirigou. I think I know already some of you, and I'm looking forward to connecting with the rest of the members here. And also those of you who know me, perhaps you haven't realized exactly what I am doing, what I'm up to, and how we can collaborate together in the future. So what I'm going to share with you as a starting point is what you could actually find if you choose to download an introductory ebook that I put together, Introduction to HappyNEST by Design. That's what it looks like. That's the cover of the ebook. It's a guide that came together. It's an amalgamation of the work and the studies and the research. I've been doing the analysis over a number of books into a 51 pages ebook. And you can easily download it for free. I will put the link in the comments. And I think that will really help you to follow what I am sharing with you over the next few days. So we have got sort of the foundation, we build a foundation, and then you can evolve of that. You can explore more, and you can probably ask some questions, or you would like to find out more because you're curious, because you're intrigued, because you have already heard of human design, and or maybe you already read something about human design, but maybe you haven't seen it from my interpretation, what I bring into the question here. So yeah, it has been a wonderful journey, and I am truly excited to be here with you over the next few days. I'll be talking and sharing lots about based on my experience and based on my own exploration and love for emotional well-being and emotional resilience. Okay, so welcome to the HappyNEST by Design. And so, dear Life Explorer and HappyNESTer, welcome to the revolutionary and colorful world of HappyNEST by Design. We're here to help nurture, embrace, and sustain transformation while living well from the inside out. Change begins in the individual, it passes into our relationships and into our family, and then into society, what we actually call the HappyNEST Collective. We use a nest symbolically to represent the tapestry both inside and outside of us, a network of threads, needs, interconnecting the self with family, school, community, and nature, but as well as the whole cosmos. Well, it's not just about happiness. It's about a conscious choice and commitment to the well-being of our inner nest first. It's about embracing the fact that transformation can only happen with love and compassion of who we are first as individuals, so that we awaken to this deeper level of emotional awareness, connection, and contribution to the collective. In 2025, I'm celebrating 35 years in education, teaching languages from modern languages in primary, secondary, and further education to the language of heart-centered relationships as a Heart IQ coach, and the life-enhancing language of color, specializing in the color mirrors energy system since 2013. Thanks to my deep trust in my calling to be of service to children and my connection with color, I founded the Rainbow Letters to Mother Earth. It's a project that started back in 2020 and now has come to completion, has come to full circle. And that happened in the company of storytellers, parents, poets, creatives, and joy bringers from all over the globe. In the next few days, I will also be sharing with you two of the books I have published in the last few years. Because World Book Day is coming up on the 6th of March, right? So it's time to celebrate, particularly if you like books. And I believe most of you here must like books, right? Am I right? HappyNEST then was birthed by resetting the primary purpose, kind of rebooting the DNA of the project I mentioned to you, the Rainbow Let's Mother Earth, as as kind of, an evolution, as I evolve, as we all evolve, then new opportunities, new invitations are coming in. And where creativity, the whispers of creativity come and knock on your door, or whisper, kind of little whispers, and depending where you are and what stage you're in your life, will you say yes to them, or will you just ignore them because you're not in the right space and time? So when creativity knocked on the door, and I was aware of the whispers, and I followed these whispers, and that's where the HappyNEST is has come together, has evolved. Um, but the most recent edition of human design is actually adds more depth to understanding the needs of children, and helps us adults tailor our parenting and teaching in order to best support our children in growing up confident in who they are and resilient enough to share their hearts with the world. HappyNEST by Design, it has got a balanced approach, and offers this out of the box methodology and solutions that weave together the nurturing, expressive, and healing language of color, what I call the yin of the HappyNEST, with the practical and revolutionary transformative wisdom of human design, which to me represents the yang of the HappyNEST, plus years of research in child development and lots of experience in teaching, working with parents, collaborating with other teachers over the years. And my personal passion really for children, since I was a little kid, I always knew I wanted to be a teacher. So our mission is to use HappyNEST as the roadmap to help empower conscious adults to free themselves from conditioning, and children feel seen and loved with all their unique gifts, so that families and schools thrive in harmony. So all of that, you can actually download the guide and you can read it for yourselves, and you can, of course, explore other parts of what human design is all about in a very simple way, because that's what I've been trying to do, how I can pass it on to people who haven't heard about human design, how they can bring it into their lives, into their families, and in a rather simple and easy way. So you may be curious to know, what is human design? Human design is a relatively new concept that was brought forth by Ra Uru, born Robert Alan Krakow, who had an encounter with what he called the voice on the island of Ibiza in 1987. The information he was given through the voice was assembled, tested, shared, and eventually became taught throughout the world, and has gained a lot of attention in the last 15 years or so. Your human design chart is a tool to help you explore and understand your behavior. The human design chart looks like, what we call the body graph, as you've seen it here on the cover of the ebook. And you will see some more examples in a moment. So it is a tool to help you explore and understand your behavior, your preferences, and why you do things the way you do, while allowing you to embrace the truth of who you are. It won't predict what choices you will make in life or what job you're here to have, but it will give you permission to be seen, described as coming home. And that's what my personal experience was when I got I got into more understanding of what my human design chart, all the information from it. If you learn about human design as an adult, it can help lead you back to the identity and person you know yourself to be before family and societal conditioning altered your life's course. It's like a mirror, reflecting your true nature, your purpose, and the value of your unique contribution in the world. In many ways, your human design acts as a shortcut to understanding yourself and living in alignment with your inner wisdom. At its core, human design is a mystical yet deeply practical system that helps you make decisions that honor your inner wisdom so you can live with more authenticity, self-trust, and purpose. It can help you interact with others from a place of understanding and compassion rather than judgment and criticism. And that I've also seen, I have felt it while I've analyzed charts, my partner's, my life partner's, my husband's chart, my parents' chart, my sister's chart, friends, as well as hundreds of other individuals, clients, students of mine. And that has given me another level of compassion, understanding, and really appreciating how these really important people in my life, the people that they mean the world to me, uh, why they behave the way they behave, why they choose the way to express themselves in certain ways. Why have I felt probably some sort of tension and friction in my relationship with them over the years? And this also helps also to heal inside, but also to create more authentic relationship and compassion relationships between yourself and your others. So that's how human design can be a wonderful, beautiful tool, and I know it is for families, for parents, children, but also in a school environment between teachers and their students. So human design is a powerful system that combines elements of Western astrology, the Chinese I Ching, the Jewish Kabbalah, the Hindu chakra system. Maybe you have already heard of chakras, and quantum physics to create a unique map of your energy, your human design chart or bodygraph. Human design is here to help children and future generations live as their authentic selves. But it also must be embodied and lived by the parents first, who can then help their children navigate through life's waves by embracing their own unique way of being. The time has come for us to bring human design to the awareness of people beyond the confines of those who are woo-woo, and bring it more into the mainstream where it can reach more people in an accessible and practical way. Many who have come before me have shared their interpretation of the system, just as I bring my interpretation through the lens of color energy psychology and the language of color. While Ra Uruhu had a way of communicating the system that was relatively shocking, Dr. Karen Carey Parker has brought a new language to the elements of the chart through the quantum human design, also called QHD language. Although I was first introduced to human design back in 2012, believe it or not, by a guest on my radio show. I was a radio broadcaster for 9 years, called the Health and Healing Show. I was producing and presenting the show, a weekly show, and it was 2 hours a week with guests coming in as well. Not only interviewing radio phone interviews, but also guest interviews, studio interviews. So it was only 2022 that the higher vibrational vocabulary of quantum human design called me, and after researching, studying, and analyzing, eventually I got certified. I said yes, and I completed my certification as a quantum human design family coach. Okay, so adding another tool in my toolbox. Quantum human design encourages you to look at your human design chart, your personal map, as a story. Over the course of your life, you've been told a story of who you are. Maybe the story led down a career path that isn't really making your soul soar. Maybe your story has you living out patterns that keep you from believing you can have what you really want in your life. Maybe the story you've been trying to keep up with all your life isn't even really your story. Quantum human design will give you the words, the story of who you truly are. It's about helping you understand, as Karen says, that you are once in a lifetime cosmic event. And I also believe that with all my heart. So I'm here to advocate. I'm an advocate of uniqueness, of our unique purpose, unique gifts that we bring to this world, and children in particular. And so each part of the chart is an archetype with a range of expressions that can be experienced. All of these interpretations and teaching have broadened my understanding of the system, including Richard Rudd's Gene Keys and many more. This guide provides an introduction. I mean, this is something I would like you to feel intrigued and curious. So you don't download the map, the ebook, and then you can have it with you in the next few days. But also, as long as you need, as long as you know, maybe you would like to have more books to read about human design. But sometimes life gets in the way because, yeah, we kind of get a bit overwhelmed with everything, juggling different things. But I've tried to bring into this ebook the very core, the very important aspects of what human design is. So you start building a really solid foundation, but with ease. It's important to me for as a teacher to teach you something new, something yeah, outside, out of the box kind of thing, something that is not mainstream, but I would like you to bring into the mainstream. And that's why I'm here and sharing this with you. And thank you for receiving. Um, so, um, yeah, but there's more guidance and resources that you can get if you wish to go deeper, including how to heal and balance your human design energy centers, as we know them, aka chakras, using color healing. All of this is accessible at our HappyNEST map and portal, which I will talk about it later on during the week. Whether you're just beginning to explore the system or deepening your understanding, human design provides a framework for self-awareness, clarity, and transformation. A wonderful quote that you will actually be able to read yourselves when you have this ebook in downloaded. The family of the future will be the whole community, the fellowship of humanity itself. That's by Richard Rudd. Please note that by no means, and you will read that when you download this ebook, that this book represents the whole picture about you and your unique design. No more than one chromosome will represent your whole biology. All right. So you are a magnificent, multidimensional being with great depth and complexity. This is just an introduction to understanding the HappyNEST by Design basics, or scratching the surface at best. And I will complete my first introductory episode here with you by also inviting you and gently urging you to download your own human design chart. Okay. Again, this is for free on my website. So again, you will see. I will just let me just bring that. Okay, so here we are. Uh, okay, so yes, I've got my chart here as an example. So that's what your when you put your details in what is required to download to create your chart. That's what it looks like. Okay, So the chart is made up of centers. You can see these little diagonal sort of um, boxes, channels, okay, channels, gates. All the different numbers are different gates, 64 gates, and lines, each representing different aspects of your energy and areas for expanding into your highest purpose. Okay, so I will leave this with you to read it by yourselves. Okay, I'm not going to share it myself because it is there. It's part of the ebook. And also I will talk more about tomorrow. I will come back and I will share a little bit about the centers, the 9 centers, the energy centers in human design, and what it means to be defined human design. And also, I will be starting talking to you about the emotions and the emotional wisdom. Okay, so that's really important as part of my journey myself, and I will share some personal stories as well. And yeah, so but if in order for you to get your chart, that's where I would like to get to. It's very simple, and it gives you an immediate access to such a powerful tool, really, for self-awareness and personal growth. So to get started, all you need is your birth date, time, and location. Okay, so you're clicking here, as I say here, click here to run your human design chart, and then you can see your unique energy map. Well, once you have got that, why don't you, please, put down in the comments what your type is, what your profile is, and all this information comes out in your PDF document, okay? And if you have got a little question here, please feel free to ask. But everything is already, all the information you need is provided for you, okay? And then when you flick through the ebook, you'll be able to understand what profile means, what type is, and what does it mean to be a generator or a manifest generator or projector, etc. So if all of this is new vocabulary to you, please be patient, okay? Everything can be explained and you can actually receive a lot of clarity around it. Just take your time. We've got in the next few days to work together, to be together here in this platform that Sarah brought together for us. And and I will see you tomorrow. All right. So I will put in the comments the link so you can download the Introductory Human Happiness by Design ebook. And 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 I also like to mention that those of you that are engaged during these next few days and you are responding to some of the challenges I set for you, some of the questions I put out for you, some of the invitations for you to explore more and share your findings with us. Then you're also at the end of this week. I will offer you a gift. So there will be a gift. So please carry on engaging, connecting. So I would like us to be all involved in this little exploration. All right. Hey, that's it. Thank you so much. Lots of love from me, ChriSOULa, and see you soon. Bye for now.